Saturday the 30th of January, the first SLAKE Funduro for 2021. There the image shows the route that we took. It was about 18 kilometers all in all. Down the hill there, up again, and back to the pits. Final preps are being done. Kits are being put on. There's the team from left to right: Houdini, Ronald, Sean, George, and Brendan, who's playing mechanic again. Brendan is assisting the group by riding the kiddies loop. We were all required to do that just to straighten up all the mole heaps and whatever they were, for the kids to have a more smooth ride. So from there on we went on to the track, very nicely marked. What happened here, Ronald had a gear lever that came loose. Fortunately you could fasten it with the assistance of a co-rider. Continuing into the canopy, sandy, rocky, nice downhill here. Into another canopy. Down another downhill. And then approaching a nice uphill, which was quite rocky. Beautiful scenery that we had to go through. Lots of dust. More than 100 riders participated in today's SLAKE Funduro. There we have some slow traffic, a nice young chappie doing the big track, the big route. So here we are approaching the first rocky, fairly steep uphill, sandy area to go through. Some muddy ditches, not a lot of water, not a lot of mud fortunately. It was not a track or a route that one could actually achieve high speeds, although some of the more experienced riders did go very fast. I think my highest speed I've shown on my app on my cell phone was 57 kilometers an hour. A little bit of a bottleneck here with inexperienced riders not getting through the rocky uphill first time round. Then you have to wait in the queue. It did waste a little bit of time. And then we went through. We soon realized that you can actually go past all these stuck fellow riders and get to the top quicker. I fell in just behind this young chappie, and look how nicely he does the uphill. Brennan had a little collision there, the guy in front of him running backwards, not serious at all though. And through Brendan goes as well. That's Sean on the green bike. We have ridden together, the three of us. We've left George and Ronald behind. They've actually stayed behind with a gear lever that got loose and had to fix that first. This is one of the areas that we could do a little bit of high speed, or rather high air speed. Brennan and Jean next to one another. So Brennan reported to John that he was almost seen his backside or had a tumble. Did not happen, fortunately. So here we go down the hill through some sand, nice sandy downhill with its own challenges. From Ronald's camera, you can see that it's almost all over the place. Then left, then right. There's a little bit of wobble. But here we decided to take the first sting, as they call it, in the beehive, meaning that it's a more technical part of the track than the normal track. Many of the riders actually want to attempt these stings. It's nice and technical. Here we ended up in a bottleneck, having to stay in the line, and that line kept us busy for more than half an hour, wasting a lot of time. So we've gone through the technical bits, and here are some footage of how we battled to go up the hill on the other side of that technical ditch. Steep and rocky and fun. Clearly, the longer your legs are, the easier it is to get up there. And that's where Jean had a little bit of a challenge with his bike. He's a bit shorter and the bike is a bit too tall for him. Brennan giving him some needed assistance. And away he goes. There, Brendan took a little bit of wrong line for that uphill. He got stuck against some small trees, wanted to come back. My turn to attempt the uphill. Didn't do too bad thus far. Up to this point where I was just too tired and I would say not able to get over that rock. Waiting for assistance. Interesting how heavy that little KTM can become when you are so tired. Sean's turn at the same rock. Somehow Brendan gets through it easily. And from here on we go into a riverbed, which is quite rocky, as you will see. So here Jean got stuck in an obstacle. Brendan once again assisting. And then the problem that occurred here was that the spark plug of the bike went dead. You can hear that it starts and then it goes dead again. So this is me going forward again. And there's our mechanic Brendan, who's replacing the spark plug for Jean. On the track, he's got the tools, he's got the spares in his little backpack. And here we are ready to go again. This is the rocky riverbed that I mentioned earlier. Specific lines that you have to take to make it a little bit easier, but not easy at all. It is quite technical. Huge rocks that we had to go over. That is George being assisted there by Jean. With the old XR 500. And and as the song rightly says, thunder if you listen to this bike sound.
Tired, I'm finished, I'm off. No more.
No more.
No.
Right, so we've done that. Small mistake that George did there, took the wrong line and the rear wheel fell back, slipped on a root, almost dropped the bike. Strong arms lifting the bike up, and there we go. So from here we did the last little stretch of the track on our way back to the pits. We have all completed at least 2, while Ronald and George did 3. They did not take the first part of the sting that the other 3 of us took. And that bottleneck kept us busy for half an hour, wasting a lot of time. So all in all, it was a fun day. We all enjoyed it, and we are looking forward to the next one, which will be on the 20th of February at the meadows close to Elandsrivier, or in the Elandsrivier area. Thank you very much, everybody, and have fun.